JA TV.
Nigeria must decentralize now or risk disintegration, Wole Soyinka warns. Plus, Nigeria needs proactive leaders to unite citizens, says Osibanjo. Hi guys, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you, depending on the location you're watching us from. A very good welcome to you. This is DJ MTV Daily News Update, your WhatsApp channel where you get the best and the latest news all around the world. Let's get to the main news. Professor Wole Soyinka has come out to say that Nigeria cannot remain one country if it fails to decentralize as soon as possible, adding that analysts, retired general and others have maintained the same position. Wole Soyinka, who spoke to newsmen, urged Mr. President to be more sensitive to the agitation of secessionists rather than bullying them. If Nigeria fails to decentralize, some people use the word reconstruction, some use whatever, but if Nigeria fails to decentralize as soon as possible, not as rhetoric but reality, Nigeria cannot stay together. He warns, adding that it is not Wole Soyinka saying this, everybody has said it, generals have said it, ex-head of state have said it, politicians have said it, analysts have said it, economists have said it, and also Nigerians themselves have said this. And this is why you see what is happening in the streets. That is why they are moving. That is why they are demonstrating. That is why they are defying threats from the police and from the government. And if you demonstrate, you are a traitor, or if you do this, we will deal with you. He therefore explained that people are no longer intimidated by Buhari's threat, that we will talk to you in the only way you understand. He doesn't watch anybody any longer, because if a nation is on a suicidal slide, the people who feel that they do not deserve that kind of suicidal plan have a right to say, sorry, I am getting off this nonsense, he said. The reason Nigeria is in a mess it is because Buhari himself is not listening, or is listening and is not understanding, so that we do not have this extreme moment to say, wait a minute, there is nobody out there, we better look after our own security, we better look after our own very existence. He also faulted governors and senators of not doing enough to confront the challenges facing the country. He said why the Senate has not utilized its power to force the government to act the way it should, the governors appear to be too timid to act. Wole Soyinka added that President Muhammadu Buhari is not listening to the yearnings of Nigerians, and his administration did not really understand the applications, full responsibilities, and commitment involved in a democratic regime. He also said that the banning of Twitter's operation in Nigeria aborted the various channels of self-expression open to an organized society and revoked the essence of democracy. He faulted the politicians by saying they are not doing enough, especially the Senate. If you study the Constitution very carefully, you will find out that they have certain powers which they haven't touched. I have discussed this with constitutional lawyers. There are certain areas in which they can act. They can force this government, compel this government to act the way it should. And that also applies to why some of the governors themselves are too tentative and too timid. There are certain areas of the constitution in which, as I go back to my favorite expression, they can push the envelope completely so that we get a sense of governance at all tiers and have synergy going on. I think people are ready to stand behind their leaders. Wole Soyinka also commented on Twitter's ban that it shows that democracy means different things to different people. He therefore condemned the language used by President Muhammadu Buhari in his interview recently, and even in his statement from Aso Rock in relation to those who are clamoring for secession. According to him, when a group makes such agitations, any sensitive leadership must learn to understand and listen to this agitations and respond to the reason behind those agitations, and not start threatening them and bullying and trying to intimidate them because they are giving vent to deep-seated grievances. He added this: for instance, there was a question I listened to President Muhammadu Buhari during his interview with Arise TV about the position of the various governors on open grazing. At least 50% of the nation has their representatives saying that within the constitution, within the democratic dispensation that we say we are operative, we are saying on behalf of our people that we do not want open grazing anymore. And then somebody sits in Aso Rock and say to them that, well, there is a cattle constitution. I am instructing my Attorney General to dig deep some kind of law, colonial law, which arbitrates between farmers and herders, so that I can recover on behalf of a certain private business the old route, which means that he is not listening to what the people are saying, and not even listening to what the governors representing the people are saying too. All Mr. Buhari is saying is, I am going to restore the route by referring to some colonial arrangements. When I listen to something like this, I am really despair. I want to say this: it is a very instructive interview, and no doubt there was nothing new. One was just hoping that this government has transcended the kind of partisan thinking. Meanwhile, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo said on Monday that Nigeria needs a proactive leadership to bring the citizens together and tackle the current insecurity challenges. Osinbajo, according to a statement issued by his senior special assistant on media and publicity, Akande Lahulu, stated this when he paid a courtesy visit to the palace of Eniru of Iruland, Oba Adewasio Lawal in Lagos. It was during the celebration of his first coronation anniversary. The Vice President Yemi Osinbajo commended Lawal for being a leader to people of diverse socio-ethnic background. He also said that our country needs all the leaders, the best leaders, the most proactive leaders, leaders prepared to bring the country together, leaders that are prepared to fight for the people, leaders that will put their life on the line for the people. Lagos is a big city in Nigeria. Everybody is here. If things work out well, yeah, things would be okay in the country. I am very, very sure that your role here is that of someone who brings together community, not just Yorubas, but everybody. And I can see that from your choice of chief, you have gone to other parts, and I think this is the attitude of a great leader. He prayed for a successful reign on the throne for the traditional ruler. So guys, this is where we draw the curtain of this edition of DJ MTV Daily News Update. Before we go, the headlines: Nigeria must decentralize now or risk disintegration, Wole Soyinka warns. Plus, Nigeria needs proactive leaders to unite citizens, says Osinbajo. So guys, we've seen it. Yemi Osinbajo coming out to say that Nigeria needs proactive leaders to unite the citizens at this very moment. Now the question is, are the leaders we have not proactive enough? Is the federal government not proactive? So what sort of leadership that are proactive is he talking about? So guys, please share your comments in the comment section below, and please do not forget to like, share and comment on all our videos. Please follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube and on Instagram. Also, please don't forget to check us out on our website www.djmtv.news. I am Victor Obuchi for DJ MTV News. Yeah.
DJ MTV.